Hi, my name's Wally, and this is my domain. This is Wally's Garage and Shop, where things gets done. In the last episode of Wally's Garage and Shop, I talked about the Scott's lawn tractor made by John Deere, the things that were wrong with it, and the corrective actions I took to repair it. And I'm sorry that I haven't made any more videos since that because, well, the problem is I've had a detached retina repaired back in early August, and I've got to get an MRI done on my back. I've got some back issues, a lot of stenosis and sciatica. But today I want to talk about my handheld CB radio, a Midland, model number 75-785, a 40-channel handheld CB radio with two power settings, low and high, low being 1 watt and high being 4 watts. So anyway, let's get started on this. It's just like any other handheld CB. Comes with an on-off switch right here. One way is off, the other way is on. And a squelch knob. Turn it up and the squelch is on. You don't hear any background noise. Turn it off or set it low and you hear the background noise. Now the nice thing about the squelch is if you turn it on or turn it up, the channel indicator goes out and you won't see what channel you're on. Turn it back off and you see the channel. Now the nice thing about the channel indicator being off when the squelch is on is the fact that you're conserving battery power. The bad thing about that is you might think that the radio is off if you forget that the squelch is on and you run your batteries down. So over here you have the up button for the radio. If you notice, if you hit the up button, the channels will go up. Hit the down button and of course you go down in channel, and you have your push to talk button right here. This is powered by either 9 AA alkaline batteries or 9 NiCad batteries, the size of AA batteries. Now underneath the batteries here you have a switch, and it's a 2-position switch all the way down. It's for alkaline batteries, so if you want to use the alkaline batteries, that switch is going to be in the down position. For use of NiCad batteries, you throw it up, and that will power the radio via alkaline or NiCad batteries. Now over here you have a jack that says 13.8 volts. It does come with a cigarette lighter adapter with a cord, and that will plug in here. Now if you have the switch back here in the alkaline position, you can power your car or power the radio from your car's electrical system. If you have it up, you charge the NiCad batteries that are in there. Okay, now it does come with a microphone / speaker jack, and you can use a microphone speaker that you buy separately, plug in there, and if you hit the button, you use that to talk. You talk into it, but then when you let off of it, you hear what is being or what's coming out of the radio. Okay, now it has a high-low switch right here. Down here it's in the low position, here it's in the high position. Now with it in the low position, it's 1 watt out. Hit it in the up position, it's 4 watts out. And to be honest with you, I really have never known any difference in transmission wise. There's really not really any noticeable difference. But rubber duck antenna BNC connector comes off. Now you can buy an adapter to put between either a base CB antenna or mobile CB antenna. You screw it into that, then you attach it to the radio here. Okay, now the nice thing about that is it will increase your range and reception. Now with the rubber duck antenna here, between two units you have about a quarter of a mile, okay, if you're outside. From this radio to another radio like it, that being a handheld with a rubber duck antenna, depending on the terrain, you've got about a quarter of a mile. Okay, I mean, that's important. People want to know how much range you get. Now, depending on the terrain, I've noticed that between my base CB and this, I get about a half a mile. Okay, my base CB antenna is up about 20 feet. So I can talk and receive between this radio and my base about a half a mile, which really isn't bad. Now, you could buy a telescopic antenna, which is collapsed about 8 inches long, and you can, take it up, and you get considerable longer distance with this. Now, what that distance is, I'm not sure, because I'd never tried it. I've only used it with the rubber duck antenna. And so you also have a belt clip right here. I use it with my pocket, and you got a wrist strap with it, and it's really nice. This radio from Amazon is approximately I want to say $59.99 Prime Amazon, and generally it's free shipping. So with that said, I think I pretty much covered this radio. I think the most important thing about this radio would be the distance or the range of it. It's always important. I noticed that some YouTubers, when they do a review of a handheld CB, they don't give the range on it. So the range, again, from unit to unit like this, depending on terrain, is about a quarter of a mile between a base station CB setup and this radio. You're looking at about a half a mile. Okay, that's about the distance you're going to get with that. So that's the ins and outs of the Midland Handheld CB model 75-785, and I hope I've covered this well enough for you to understand. I recommend this radio, and I use it on a day-to-day basis when I go walking, keep in touch with my mom. She has some medical issues, so more or less to keep her out of trouble, she'll use the base, and I'll use this when I go walking. So with that said, look, I've got 5 subscribers. I'm looking for 100 subscribers, and when I hit 100 subscribers, I will be having a free giveaway, and chances are that's going to be a giveaway of tools of some sort. I'm not sure exactly what type of tools, but I'm going to throw in tools as the free giveaway. Okay, so subscribe, comment, and rate. All right, so I've given you a good cup of coffee today. I hope this has helped you with your thoughts about the Midland 75-785 handheld CB transceiver. With that, I'll say God bless, and see you in the next episode of Wally's Garage and Shop. Goodbye.